Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Kari and today I will give you some Halloween recommendations. The first category for the movies is animated movies. This first one is a Disney classic, The Nightmare Before Christmas, and it has Christmas vibes as well as Halloween vibes, but for me it's more a Halloween movie. It is a stop-motion animated movie and the protagonist is Jack Skeleton, who is the king of Halloween Town. And everything goes wrong when he discovers a secret door that leads to Christmas Town and he tries to bring Christmas to his town. The characters are very unique and the animation is beautiful and also it has great songs. This is the classic animated movie that you have to watch. The next movie is Coraline, which is very creepy for a kids movie, let me say. The first time I watched it on cinemas, I got really scared. It is about a girl named Coraline who moves with her parents to a new apartment. And her parents don't really pay attention to her, so she stays alone in the house a lot of time. And one of those times, she finds a secret door. This movie is really mysterious and creepy and it has a great villain. This next movie is one of my favorites when I was young, and lately I haven't rewatched it, but I remember that it was very great, which is Monster House. This is about three teenagers that discover that a house from their neighborhood is actually alive. It's very disturbing, but it's very funny also, and I love the dynamic between the three main characters. It's amazing, and I love the Halloween feeling because it actually happens on Halloween or around those days. I don't really remember, but it's a great pick if you want to watch that. Now, this one is a beautiful movie and I love it so much, which is Coco. And I don't think that it's a very Halloween movie because it's more about El Día de los Muertos, but it also involves a lot of autumn vibes and it is a great movie to watch with your family. Also, if you don't like to cry with movies, then maybe skip this, but if you do, believe me, you will cry. And the last movie is Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. This is a stop-motion animation too. The story revolves around a vegetable contest, so there's a lot of pumpkins around and there's a threat who is destroying all these vegetables, so Wallace has to discover what that is. It's a very cute mystery and a very funny movie. Now I have a question for you. I wanted to include these two movies on my list, but my sister said that they didn't have Halloween vibes. So I want to ask you if you consider Monsters Inc. or Monsters University a Halloween movie. If you do, please leave me a comment, and if you don't, also leave a comment to see which of us is right, me or my sister. The second category is spooky comedies, and the first two movies I have to recommend are the Scooby-Doo live-action movies. I think they are very fun and creepy, and you follow Scooby-Doo and his gang when they go to discover mysteries. The first one is set on an amusement park island and the second one is on a town that is being haunted by monsters. The next one is a Disney Channel movie, The Haunted Mansion. I loved it. I remember I watched it a lot when I was a kid. It is about a family who enters a haunted mansion and they have to do everything they can to escape. A fun fact is that this movie was based on the Haunted Mansion attraction on the Disney parks. And the last one is a classic, which is also from Disney, and that is Hocus Pocus. This is about three witches that awoke after centuries and are hunting kids in Salem in the 1990s. It is very fun, it has great actresses, and it will give you all the Halloween vibes. The next category is horror or thriller movies. I chose between my favorite horror and thriller movies the ones that I think fit Halloween the most. The first one is The Others, which has an amazing performance from Nicole Kidman. This is a story about a family and the mother starts to believe that the house may be haunted. It is very atmospheric, it has great characters and a plot twist that will blow your mind. The next one is a classic, The Shining, which is a movie about a family who moves to a hotel in the mountains because the father has to work there. So they have to stay there alone and strange things start to happen there because the hotel might be haunted and something might be happening also with the little kid of the family. It is a great movie, it's a classic for a reason, and I think you should watch it at least once in your life. And also, if you watch this one, my next recommendation is Dr. Sleep, that it revolves around the life of Danny Torrance. It's very mysterious, and for me, it is a great sequel. The next recommendation is one of my favorite horror movies, if not my favorite, because I haven't really watched any horror before this, and I started to love it after this movie, which is It, the 2017 adaptation of the book. I love all the characters and their dynamic because they're amazing. I mean, the kids did an amazing job. This movie is about a group of kids who have to join together to destroy Pennywise, a shape-shifting monster that it often appears as a clown. It's very creepy, I know. But what I love most about this movie is the sense of family that these kids create because they joined and stayed together. And my next recommendation is It Chapter 2, which is not as good as the first one, but it is a solid conclusion to the story, and I love the actors who played the older version of the kids. And the last recommendation for thriller and horror is The Woman in Black. I chose this because I love Daniel Radcliffe, and I don't remember a lot about the plot. I just know that it is about a man who goes to a small town to investigate about a ghost who is like terrorizing the whole town. It's brilliant, and I remember that it had a great plot twist at the end. The next category is fantasy, and I only have two recommendations for this. The first one is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, which has all the Halloween vibes. I mean, it has pumpkins, it has magic, witches, trolls. Everything is amazing. This is not a scary movie recommendation. It is for the whole family. It's very enjoyable, and if you like it, you can continue on with the saga. And the second one is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I recommend this because it has a lot of strange characters, some creepy villains, and overall a strange feeling. It is a family-friendly movie too, and it is about Jacob, a kid living in Florida whose life is very boring, and then he has the opportunity to go to this little town in England or in Wales, well, in the United Kingdom, where he discovers that a lot of things that his grandfather told him in the past are actually true, and he travels through time. The next category is musicals, and I have only one musical to recommend, which is the Rocky Horror Picture Show. This is a classic musical, actually. It is about a young couple who gets lost, and they have to enter this house for shelter, where they find some really bizarre and strange things. And the owner of this house is Dr. Frankenfurter. Also, this has amazing songs, and the first opening scene with the lips singing science fiction double feature is amazing. Now let's get into the second section of this video, which is my TV recommendations. And the first one is The Promised Neverland. This is about a bunch of kids who are orphans, and they live in this little house till they wait to get adopted. But one day, when one of them is adopted, two kids go because she forgets her little bunny. They discovered that she wasn't actually adopted, that she was killed, so they have to do everything they can to escape this place. It has great villains and creepy moments, and I think it is an amazing show. It has only one season with 12 episodes, and the second season has been confirmed, and I think it comes out this year. The next recommendation is also a TV show. This one is from Netflix, and it's Lock and Key. It has only one season of 10 episodes. The second one has been confirmed, but it doesn't have a release date yet. It has creepy moments, but it's more a family show. It is about a family who moves to a new house, and in this house, the little kid starts to find keys, and the keys open different kinds of things. They are magical. One can open your head and you can enter your mind, stuff like that, and it is very creepy and amazing, and it has a plot twist at the end that I didn't particularly like, but let's see what happens in the next season. Now, the next TV show, I truly loved it, and it is not creepy. Watch this if you want to have a fun time, if you like musicals, if you like High School Musical, actually, because it's from Kenny Ortega. It's Julie and the Phantoms. It is a Netflix original too, and it has only one season of 9 episodes. It is about Julie, and she is struggling to find her voice again, and with the help of 3 ghosts, yes, that's why I included it in this video, she finds herself again and finds her love for music, and they form a band. It's really fun and amazing, and it has a lot of great moments, great interactions, and the group that they made feels like a family. I hope that it gets another season, but it hasn't been announced yet, so let's hope. And the last show that I have to recommend is one of my favorites, actually my favorite animated show, and it screams Halloween. It is Gravity Falls. It has only 2 seasons of 20 episodes each, and every episode is amazing. I truly recommend it because it is about two twins who go to spend the summer with his uncle, Grunkle Stan, in his cabin, and in this town a lot of weird things are happening, and they have to kind of discover and encounter a lot of supernatural beings, a lot of threats to them. I loved both of them, Dipper and Mabel. Dipper a little bit more, and I love the whole plot and the animation. Also, it will be really quick to watch, and you have a lot of extra things that you can enjoy if you like the show, like books or comics. And I have to mention that the 12th episode in the first season, it's called Summerween, which they celebrate because obviously it's only in the summer, but they want to celebrate Halloween, and that is one of the most amazing Halloween episodes. It's creepy, it's funny, it's great. So I absolutely recommend. If you will take only one TV recommendation from this video, it has to be Gravity Falls. And now let's talk about TV episodes. These are especially for people who like these shows, because if you don't, then I don't recommend watching just the episode alone. Of course you wouldn't, but if you do like the shows that I'll talk about, I recommend you to rewatch the episodes because they are amazing and they have all the Halloween vibes. The first one will be the Rocky Horror Glee show. If you like the Rocky Horror Picture Show and if you like Glee, this is the perfect combination. It is an amazing episode with great covers and great costumes. I just love it so much. The next two are the iCarly Halloween specials. The first one is Ice Cream on Halloween, which is when they go to this apartment which might be haunted, and you have to discover if it is or it isn't. And the second one is iHalloween, which is when they celebrate Halloween but between the last Halloween and the future Halloween, so right in the half. That's why it's called it Halloween. The last two shows that I'll talk about are recent shows that I'm watching, so I haven't watched all the Halloween episodes, but I will mention them. First one is Modern Family, which I loved. I completely loved Modern Family, and their Halloween episodes are amazing, are very creative, and I have just watched up until season 6, but these are all the Modern Family Halloween episodes. If you want to rewatch it, if it's one of your favorite shows, you should do it. And the last episodes I will talk about are the Halloween specials from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, because they are amazing. I'm just watching the 3rd season and I already watched that Halloween episode, which I completely loved, but these are all of them, and if you are a big fan, you might want to rewatch it this Halloween. Okay, so those are all my recommendations for you. Thanks for watching. Please leave me a comment with your recommendations for me. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for new content each week. See you next time.